Welcome to My Dream Home. I'm Jody Hinkle. On today's show, we have a treat for you. We have former University of Arizona track and field champion. He's a member of the Hall of Fame there, and he's also a former member of the United States national track and field team, and that's Jake Arnold. He's here to talk about the Olympics as well as what he's doing in real estate. But before we get into that, check out this dream home. Performance, value, accountability. Since 1992, the leadership team at Miramonte has expertly navigated the turbulent economic waters impacting the development and home building industry over the last decade. This vision helped elevate Miramonte into one of the largest and most successful privately owned home builders in Arizona. Chris Kimmerly, the sole owner, is admired for his quick, assured decision-making with customer service focus. A third-generation home builder and graduate of the University of Arizona, he has been the driving force that makes Miramonte the premier builder with innovative and winning designs. At Miramonte at Boulder Pass, the leadership team, which has over a century of combined experience, has put the pieces into place to offer a premier community near the base of the Tortolita Mountains in the Dove Mountain Master Plan community. Neighboring to the north is the Jack Nicklaus Signature Golf Course. Only 12 of these courses exist in the United States. It features 27 holes and is the former host of the Accenture Match Play Tournament of the PGA. Nearby amenities include shopping, restaurants, and Tortolita Mountain Park, where you can enjoy hiking and outdoor activities in the beautiful Tucson desert. Boulder Pass offers 6 thoughtfully designed floor plans ranging from 2,165 square feet to 3,127 square feet on 88 custom home sites that are larger and more exclusive than most home sites in the local market. Miramonte is proud to offer its home buyers a truly one-of-a-kind custom home experience. At Boulder Pass, home buyers will enjoy a streamlined and custom home buying and building experience that enables residents to own a high-quality, unique custom home that is ready for occupancy within 5 to 7 months of finalizing their selections. Home buyers will be amazed at how simple and stress-free the custom home building process can be when working with the seasoned professionals at Miramonte Homes, all while enjoying the cost and timing benefits often associated with the production home building process. Miramonte Homes, twice named Southern Arizona Home Builders Association Builder of the Year and Custom Builder of the Year, builds homes with the pride and dedication to quality construction. We are open 7 days a week, Monday 12 to 5:30 and Tuesday through Sunday 10 to 5:30, or by appointment. Currently, we have 4 quick delivery homes available.
Welcome to My Dream Home with Jody Hinkle. On My Dream Home, we'll help you find your dream home or turn your house into the home of your dreams. Learn about the properties, products, and services that will make that dream a reality.
My Dream Home is sponsored in part by Patio Pools and Spas and the Sunshine Experts. You know, it's really a great time right now. I'm really enjoying watching the U.S. Olympic team down in Rio de Janeiro. And I'm honored today to have with us from the Apex team of Keller Williams at Southern Arizona, former U.S. national team member, Jake Arnold. Jake, thanks for being on the show.
Thanks for having me.
So tell us about your experience, now that the Olympics are going on. What was that experience like?
I ran here at the University of Arizona, was a 2-time national champion, went on to be a professional. I was alternate to the Olympic team, but I got the chance to compete at 2 world championships. And just knowing a lot of these athletes that are competing out there and known in all the events, because over the years you get to know every single one of them. It's a great time of year for me, especially to be able to root for friends and watch what these incredible athletes have been working for 4 years to get to.
Now you are in the University of Arizona Hall of Fame as a track athlete, but a lot of people don't know that you weren't highly recruited. You didn't even have a scholarship coming out of high school, right?
Correct, yeah. I was a walk-on here at the University of Arizona and became a 2-time national champion in the decathlon, which I was only the second person ever to do it back-to-back in 2006 and 2007. So I had a great career here at the University of Arizona. Being a walk-on, I just had great coaches and great university and support that allowed me to do that.
Speaking of competition, it seems like you are very competitive and want to be the best at everything you do, and that's what brings us to real estate, right? I know that's your new area, your new arena right now, right?
Yes, I actually got into it a little bit when I was still running, and because of that, I've learned that my drive, paying attention to detail when I had to train and doing all that stuff, I've really brought into the real estate world and really started to move into the next part of life after athletics, and real estate was a great atmosphere for me to go into, and I've really taken everything I learned from sports and moved it into real estate and really just building a business with the Apex team right now.
Speaking of the Apex team, you guys can help different homeowners out there and people looking for homes, whether they're looking for a home right now or they're looking to sell their home. But what you do is a little bit different, right? Why don't you tell us exactly what you do for the Apex team?
For the Apex team, I'm part of a division of them. It's called Solve My House, and it's the idea behind we're going out there and trying to help people with distressed or abandoned properties and helping them bring the value back to their home, because a lot of people don't know where to go or what to do. So we consult on that, but that's really developed into an investment side of things, because we, will flip the houses or we will help investors to find houses that work for them. So it's become, those trouble properties that anyone has out there, we're willing to go with them and consult, like, hey, maybe you should sell, maybe you should do this or do the next thing. So in that atmosphere, I'm working a lot with investors, but also homeowners that just don't know what to do with their house, because some of them we're taking distressed homes and we're making them into rentals and helping people get those houses up and going.
And you guys definitely are helping a lot of different homeowners out there through the Apex team, through DR Construction Services, and through Solve My House, right? I mean,
Yes.
it's a three-prong approach to where you guys can really, give people options to do what they can do with their home, or if they're looking to buy a home, whether it's for, income property or if it's for their forever home, right?
Yes, the thing is we have a vertical integration of all these companies. So when you have the construction, we can help those people bring value to a house they've had forever, and doing the remodel or helping them to build a bigger house. We've been able to help people buy incredible homes that we can do the construction afterwards to give them their dream home that they may thought they couldn't afford. So there's all different aspects to it, but on the investment side too, we have the management company, which helps them make it a rental, which makes it profitable for them to do stuff with their homes.
So Jake, for the folks at home that may not know what to do with their current home, or for the investors out there that want to get involved here in the Tucson market, what's the best way to get in touch with you guys?
The best way to get in touch with us at the Apex team is to go to our website at apexaz.com or give us a call at 520-414-4313. We'd love to help you with any of your real estate needs or investments.
Well, thanks for being on the show.
Hey, it was a pleasure. Thank you.
Welcome to 10341 East Bridgeport Street, Tucson, Arizona 85747. This beautiful 3-bedroom, 2-bath home in Mesquite Ranch is now for sale. Perfectly located on a corner lot, this home has stunning views of every mountain range in the Tucson area. This home boasts 3 bedrooms with an extra den/bedroom off the master. The den could easily be converted into a 4th bedroom. All appliances are included. There is also a huge 2-car garage. This home is perfect for families and is located in the highly awarded Vail School District. Priced to sell at less than $200,000, this home will not last long. For more information, call Stephen McNair Larice of the Apex team at Keller Williams of Southern Arizona at 520-456-6950 or go to apexaz.com.
Hi, I'm Noel Deslitz with DR Construction. Thought I'd take the opportunity to give you some more tips on what you find when you open up walls in remodeling a house. What we have here is we can see the old kitchen wall, and this is galvanized water supply line that used to supply all of the water for the kitchen sink, which is this is the faucet. And you can see here, this is actually a point that has been corroded and rusted through, and this is actually a pinhole leak, which we often see on this old galvanized plumbing. So when we open up a wall like this, we always replace all the galvanized line and try and put in brand new plumbing lines that are a better quality material than they had when they installed this galvanized pipe about 60 years ago. So we also have in the wall this cast iron stack, and this cast iron drain pipe comes down into galvanized pipe, and this is actually the drain system for the house. Now, a lot of times this galvanized pipe, over time with the drain water, starts to build up on the inside and water flows very poorly. So we're going to take all that out too and replace it so that we make sure that everything plumbing-wise is new in the wall as much as possible, and sometimes down into the floor. You can see here where it enters the floor, this wood is actually termite damaged and completely destroyed. Something that you wouldn't know was there unless you opened up the wall. This all has to come out, and it's not that hard to take out because there's nothing left to it. It's just completely destroyed by termites. So we're going to have to replace that wood. We're going to have to treat the area so that termites don't come back. We're going to put in the proper treated wood as a new base plate as well. So we find all kinds of interesting things when we open up walls, especially plumbing walls in kitchens. None of this is unusual. None of it surprises me. We plan for this and we see it all the time. So you should too. For more tips and tricks on your remodel project or for assistance with your remodel project, visit us at drcsaz.com. Until next week, I'm Noel Deslets for DR Construction.
I'm out at Patio Pools with the owner, Gene Regal. Gene, thanks for being on the show.
Oh, you're welcome.
Now, your dad started this company back in 1969, right?
Yes.
And you guys have been a fixture here in Tucson since that time. Tell me, you guys have evolved from a pool constructor, which you still do, but you also provide service and all these other things. Tell me about that service that you provide to your clients.
Well, the service we provide is comes in many different areas of, owning a pool. If you don't have one, we can build you a new one. If you have an existing pool that needs fix up or repair, we can do that. If you have a pool and the equipment is giving you some difficulties, we can come out and fix your equipment and keep it operational, especially during the swim season, which we're about to come upon. We carry marquee spas, and they have a what they call an ATV, which is an aquatic training facility. Power pool is another name, but these are sizable, where it's in between a spa and a pool, so you can have more room for exercising and still have the benefits of heated water and jets in a spa.
Since you guys started in the business, you've seen a huge transformation in the pool industry, from just basically a cement pond to all this technology, and you guys have been a big part of that.
As manufacturers change their products, whether it's a pump or a filter or some other sanitizing device for your water, we're right there getting the first bit of information because we're well known. We've been here 47 years. The industry is, and manufacturing for the industry, they know who these people are that have been around, and that experience and that knowledge is where they want to come first. We don't just get the product, put it on our shelf and sell it to you. We really do our due diligence in making sure that it's going to be a great product for you, and you have a long experience with that product in terms of performance.
So Gene, for the folks at home that want that same kind of experience, what's the best way for them to find out about you guys?
The best way is to call our main line at 886-1211, or they can go online at patiopoolsaz.com and check out our website, and there's a fair amount of information listed there.
And you guys do have a great website. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Green Valley Hospital is open and providing services to our surrounding communities. Did you know that Green Valley Hospital is more than just an emergency room? We also offer a comprehensive selection of outpatient services, lab, respiratory, cardiac cath, endoscopy, and radiology to include mammography and DEXA, ultrasound, MRI, CAT scan, and nuclear medicine. Let our competent and compassionate staff become a part of your healthcare team. Come visit our beautiful facility and see what Green Valley Hospital can offer you.
Hey folks, it's Lyons from the Regal team. I hope you've had a great week. We look forward to showing you this new house at 11075 North Olympic Place in Masters Hill, Oro Valley. This 3-bedroom, 2-bath has been completely renovated. Come on and take a look.
Welcome to 11075 North Olympic Place, Tucson, Arizona 85737. This newly renovated 3-bedroom, 2-bath home is ready for you. Every detail of this beautiful remodel was top of mind without even an inch overlooked. The new open kitchen has stylish granite countertops, a huge island with wine fridge, perfect for entertaining, and an extra sink great for meal preparation. The new bathrooms feature high-end materials presented in cool neutral tones. A stacked stone gas fireplace sets the mood and warms up those cool desert evenings. The home has 20-inch tile throughout and new carpet in the bedrooms. Every room has been outfitted with new fixtures and fans. The master suite has a large bedroom with sitting area, and the master bathroom has a walk-in shower beautifully tiled from the floor to the ceiling. The deep soaking tub is the perfect place to unwind after a long day. The master also has patio access to the west-facing elegant back patio with pergola-covered hot tub. The landscaping is mature and the backyard overlooks the 4th fairway of the Cañada course at the El Conquistador Golf and Tennis Club. The front of the home has a wonderful mountain view. This is truly a beautiful home at an amazing price, and it definitely will not last long. For more information on this home, call the Regal team at Keller Williams of Southern Arizona at 520-333-7703 or go to regalrealtyarizona.com.
Hola, me llamo Patrick Hanesian y soy del equipo de Regal team y se habla español. Hi, my name is Patrick Hanesian. I'm part of the Regal team. And what I love about this house is that fireplace. It really warms those cool desert evenings. Now let's go talk to Sue in the kitchen.
Hi, Sue here. What I really like about this house is the kitchen, the nice wide workspace between the island and the glass top stove. Lots of room to get whatever you need, including a beverage out of the wine and drink refrigerator, and an extra sink for prepping, so you'll make your parties fun and easy. Now let's go talk with Yvette in the master suite.
Hi, I'm Yvette Light, and my favorite room in this house is the master suite. The walk-in shower is beautiful. It also has a fabulous soaking tub, and the master closet is every woman's dream. The bedroom is huge. It even has its own sitting area. Now let's go talk to Lyons.
Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed today's preview. This was a beautiful house that we would love to show you today in our open house. We do have an open house today from 12 to 3 at 11075 North Olympic Place in Masters Hill, Oro Valley. Or you can come find us at regalrealtyarizona.com, or you can call us at 520-333-7703. And our hashtag for the most interesting man in real estate will always allow you to follow us on social media. Thank you, and we look forward to serving you finding your next dream home.
Hey Jody, welcome to Miramonte at Boulder Pass.
Well, thanks for having us. This place is beautiful.
There you go.
So Dove Mountain, this whole community, is really breathtaking.
Well, for the people that don't know it, when you first cross over Tangerine and you're coming up Dove Mountain Boulevard, you're passing 81 holes of golf. And by the time you get here, people are ready to play and go out in the neighborhood.
And that's great for the golf enthusiasts, but it's also great for the people who don't golf, right?
Absolutely. It's just open green space. And historically, if you know Tucson, the face of the Catalina Mountains above River Road in 1960 didn't have a house upon it. But the developers who did La Paloma, which you know is a real nice neighborhood, also developed Dove Mountain. And they respect the community, all the natural desert plants and everything. And it hasn't disappeared like up in Scottsdale or Palm Springs.
Speaking of wide open spaces, how about this room?
Oh my gosh, all you have to do is look up. And then when you start looking around, you realize that we have 12-foot ceilings here, 10-foot in the dining room and the kitchen areas, and 9 foot, actually not even, yes, 9 foot through the hall areas, and it's just open and spacious. You know, Jody, we have a lot of people that are potentially downsizing. So when you come into a square footage that has high ceilings, there's that sense of openness, and people are really drawn to it for that reason.
I really also love the finishes, top notch in every way. And I think that's one of the things that Miramonte is known for, right?
Oh, absolutely. First and foremost, they are a construction company. And when you start really looking at the details of what they call for in building, a very small thing like the fact that if you look, there's no baseboards. It's a very, very contemporary look, but you also have to look to the trades, the tile people and the flooring people and the drywallers. There's no room to hide and there's no room for error when you have that type of finishing. It takes a really a high level of expertise.
So as we go around the house here, what do you think some of your favorite features of this particular home are?
Well, this I feel that it emphasizes the Southwest living. You know, when you're from parts outside of Tucson, you come here and you start seeing the Vega beams and the finishing and all the tile work that we do. Even the custom fireplace, the way that it's done, just really kind of adds to, it's like, oh wow, this is what the Southwest is about. And then you see the accent of the knotty alder doors. It's just beautiful in their knotty nature. Mm-hmm. And our included cabinets that we have here are shaker style 42-inch uppers in the kitchen, and they're just stunningly gorgeous.
Now tell us specifically about the models that are available in this new community.
We have 2 different series, if you will, but generally we offer 6 different home plans. They range from 2165 square feet all the way up to 3,127 square feet. But they come with a lot of standard choices. The architect has pre-designed, and then we've pre-priced. And when a builder starts pre-pricing their home, it's amazing how much pricing we have in the field at our fingertips. But additionally to that, being a construction company, we can customize. We can move walls, or somebody will say, oh, I need a vanity in the bathroom. I'm like, tell me more about that. It's like, no, I like to sit down. It's like, well, let's figure that out. And we can move and redesign a little bit or a lot.
So if folks want to find out more about this community, what's the best way for them to do that?
Come out and visit us. We'd love to see you, and we've got the opportunity right now to see and touch and walk through almost every home that we build here. And we actually have 4 quick delivery homes that are available and ready to go with fantastic pricing. So I could get somebody in and lickety-split. So come up to Dove Mountain like you're going to the Ritz-Carlton, but instead of turning right at the roundabout, just continue on straight down Dove Mountain Boulevard, and you'll see the large sign, Boulder Pass, built by Miramonte.
And they should come out right away because these houses are not going to last long.
Oh, I would certainly agree. First choice on the home sites.
Well, thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you, Jody.
I'm thrilled to have with me today from Fairway Independent Mortgage, Sue Pullen. Sue, thanks for being on the show.
Thanks for having me, Jody.
I love having you, and you are an expert on the subject that we're going to talk about today, awesome. And that is reverse mortgages.
Oh, my favorite subject.
Well, tell us about what's going on with reverse mortgages.
Well, today, more and more, there's so many studies that are coming out, academic studies, financial planners are looking at it. They're finding that seniors, when they get into retirement age at 62 and older, they really need to start looking at the equity in their home as a means to live comfortably in their retirement years. People are living longer and they don't have as much money saved. Retirement savings is really low compared to, but they're finding that that's an issue not just in the United States, but in other countries as well. When 2007, 2008 hit, it really did a number on the savings portfolios for people. And it's taking its toll, and they're seeing it now. So they're finding out that the studies that are being done show that when somebody takes a reverse mortgage and even doesn't touch it, even if they just take it out just to have it out, fees have come down, so the costs aren't as high as they used to be, and there's so many new safeguards in there since 2013. They're finding that that a retiree's portfolio, actually their net worth actually increases. It goes up by taking out and using a reverse mortgage strategically.
I have a family member, and they sold their parents' farm, and they took their money and they put it into some areas where they can't touch until they're 70.
Okay.
And they're in their middle to late 60s, and now they're having difficulty because even though they have enough money to, you know, that they received an inheritance and the sale of the farm and things like that, they can't touch it.
Right.
This would be a good avenue for them to act as a bridge.
Bridge the gap. It actually is. And it's actually another good place to use it is bridging the gap to Social Security. So you don't take it out when you first can, you know, when it's the lower number, you know, bridge the gap until you get your full retirement benefits. But you're right, it really is a good avenue. And setting it up as a line of credit, when they use it as a line of credit, there's growth on there. We don't say interest, but it's like interest. It pays, you know, almost 6%, where it's growing when you're not even touching it. So, but if they need it, they pull it out. When they get access to the rest of their funds, you know, when they turn 70, there's nothing saying they can't pay it down to zero. Just you don't close it out because you don't want to go through the expenses again. You have it there if and when you need it.
And that growth is in the positive for them.
Oh, big time positive, yeah. In fact, that's the one reason why financial planners are looking at it seriously now. They didn't realize it. It's always been there, but nobody ever used it because it was always a loan of last resort. People would get a reverse mortgage when they had no other options left. Now they're finding out, studies are showing that it makes more sense to do it before you need it. You still are benefited when you do it when you need it, if you do it as a loan of last resort, but you benefit much more when you do it when you turn 62 and you don't need it.
And it's really important to think about the fact that a lot of times your children would rather you be more financially stable than you not using this equity that you've built over time and leaving it to them.
You know, that's one of my favorite subjects to talk about. You know, most parents think their kids want their house. 70% of the parents think the kids want the house, 70, 80%. When in fact 10% of the kids actually want the house. The rest of them want money. They want the money from the house. So what I always say is, when's the worst time to sell your house?
When you're under the gun.
When it's an estate sale and you want to sell it quick to get as much cash as you can at the time. Well, taking out the reverse mortgage uses the equity in it, so it's not such a big deal when it comes time to sell it there, as much as it preserves the cash that you have that you would be using otherwise. You use the funds from your reverse mortgage tax-free.
So for the folks at home that want to find out more about reverse mortgages, what's the best way?
Call me 24/7 anytime, 520-977-7904. That's my cell phone number. Call me anytime.
Well, thanks for being on the show.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
Thank you for joining us today. Remember, if you missed any part of today's show, want to watch it again, or if you're just looking for great resources here in the Tucson market, go to mydreamhometv.com. We look forward to seeing you again next week right here on ABC KGUN 9. Have a great week.